welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I'm Delix. So, in between November and December, I was lucky enough to go for the first time in Japan. I've never thought that one day I would be able to go there. And yeah, I wanted to show you what I got there as a first-time visitor, artist, anime fan, and stationery lover. So, let's begin! First of all, gachas. I wasn't expecting to end up with so many gachas. I mean, I know that some people got significantly more than I did, but hey, maybe they know where to put them. I live in a very tiny apartment, so I didn't want to flood it with little trinkets. At least, I tried. I got gachas for things that I love like Pokemon, Pedicure, and Kinnikuman. And I will put them in those practical pouches I found at Sekaido. Speaking of brands I love, I wasn't expecting to find a Pedicure store in Tokyo Station. Same as for the gachas, I tried to buy very few plushes, so I ended up buying just my favorite. I also bought some Pokemon plushes. Unlike the Pedicure store, I was looking forward to go to the Pokemon Center, and besides going to at least 5 of them, I couldn't find the number one thing I wanted. But I got some stickers, Lapras, which is for a friend, Minccino and Joltik that are for me. I also bought some Pokemon cards that I liked but mostly were for another friend. And I also bought these cards from the anime Tiger and Bunny. I don't know if someone saw the anime or read the manga, it's pretty old. I remember that I wanted to read the manga but I couldn't afford it. And the anime was super niche that I couldn't find it anywhere. Kitchen tools. I just bought some very long chopsticks that I can use for cooking. And at Sushiro, which is a sushi restaurant chain, one of my friends won this adorable bowl for the soy sauce, and he gave it to me. Besides the pouches and the counter stationery stuff, I bought also this cute tote bag from Sekaido. I had to visit at least one Don Quixote and buy some stuff, mostly skincare and snacks. I bought the honey hair care set that I tried and I really liked them, but I love the packaging in particular. I also bought some face masks, a toner, pimple patches, serums, all the things we saw on TikTok. I was really curious to try them. I wish I bought more food, but the majority of the content I saw, people always recommended haichu or other candies, and I don't eat much candies or gums, so I stuck with some Kit Kat with flavors that I couldn't find anywhere else, and the Tokyo banana cakes for my mother. For my mother, I also bought some souvenirs like handkerchiefs and anomamori. Now for the most interesting part and the reason I wanted to go to Japan, art books and manga. I stumbled upon a bookstore in Kyoto and I found everything I was looking for and more. First of all, the 15th volume of WeChat Atelier. I bought it just because it came with an acrylic standee, a thing that I'm pretty sure I won't get here in Italy, ever. Then the art book of Dungeon Food. I really like it, especially for the character designs. I was lucky enough to get the Blue Period art book cause it was the last one. And at last, this book about houses and their interior, which I fell in love with. That's the book that makes me want to study interior environment so bad, cause I also want to be able to do these things. While in Tokyo, I found this in a mandarake. I told you that I am a Kinnikuman fan and I wanted to find a specific volume of Kinnikuman Nisei Next Generation. You see, when I was little, I was obsessed with the anime that most people know as Ultimate Muscle. And I remember discovering that the series finale was totally different from the manga. In the anime, the protagonist Kid Muscle wins the Chojin tournament against all odds and by the power of friendship. In the manga, it's actually the antagonist and rival Kevin Max that wins. I also bought this at the mandarake. Isn't it so cool? Moving on to the stationery. I bought this clip that I use every day to keep the pages of my planner open. I also found the famous eraser that takes the shape of Mount Fuji the more you use it. And these color LEDs. I also bought this thing that I will use in my sketchbook, hopefully. And the Muji refilling for the tape glue, that here in Italy they don't sell them anymore. At Sekaido, I found these 2 squared sketchbook from Talents. They were so cheap and it's a shame that I can't find them anywhere here in Florence. From Muji, I bought these planners with just monthly spreads. I no longer use a bullet journal and the bullet journal method cause it's too time consuming. So I decided to keep just 1 monthly planner and a notebook for daily tasks. Something that I didn't have much self-control were washi tapes. I bought a tons just with plain colors and just few of them with some patterns. After all these years spent collecting them, I became very selective. Another thing that I didn't have self-control with are stickers. I mostly bought food-related stickers. I hope to use them in my sketchbook very soon. I have more other things in paper bags like these 2 washi tapes that I bought at a shop in Kyoto. I also have these pentel pens that are not for me and a bunch of sticky notes and a glue. For the Osaka Aquarium, I got this cleaning cloth for my glasses and this washi tape of the 35th anniversary. More things from Sekaido like another sticker sheet and more sticky notes. This one is from Itoya, which I got some stamps for a friend, a magnet for my mother, and of course, more stickers. And that's it. That's all I've got from Japan. I hope you liked it, and if you happen to go there, I hope that this all might be an inspiration for you on what to buy or what to look for. And as always, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Give it a like if you liked it, subscribe for more, and see you next time. Bye bye!